Thanks for tuning in today. So today's video, as you see in the title above, is influenced by Nelson Mandela's quote: "Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies." And I just really love this quote because this is something I've been struggling with for a long time. You guys may not know this, but I'm a really sensitive person, and I always carry the belief that everybody should treat everybody with the utmost respect and don't do things to hurt others. So whenever somebody betrays me, when somebody lies to me, when somebody does something that, was mean or rude or unfair, I carry a whole lot of resentment, and I go through my whole day. Whenever I think of that person, I get upset, and whenever I talk about that person amongst other friends, I don't want my friends to be friends with them anymore because I just feel they're horrible people. So I am constantly, whenever I hear of that person, flames are rising in me. And the point I'm trying to make is that's a habit. So every time I think of that person, I think, fire and hell and upset, and this person should not be able to, flourish or prosper. And I don't really wish good things upon that person, but I noticed that was a habit, and it was a very wrong habit. It was a very bad habit. So what I want everyone to do, and this is something that helped me out, I changed my habit. I went from the habit of resentment and holding grudges to the habit of forgiveness. And I just really have to highlight that this is a habit. This is not something you wake up one day and say, oh, I forgive that person, and then it's just, you're gonna be fine. No, it's a habit. So every time you think of that person, what you have to do is just really, and you know what, let me just say this, they may not deserve your forgiveness. They may be the ones that need to come to you and ask and beg and on their knees and ask you for your forgiveness. But you know what? Don't worry about it, because even though they may not deserve it, guess who deserves it? If you guessed yourself, yes, you deserve it, because you want to be free. You want to be at peace. So no matter what they did to you, and I'm not trying to downplay that, and they may have done some really bad things to you, and and everyone's human, so humans are capable of doing really bad things, but I don't like to dwell on that, but hey, that's just a reality. And if they did something really bad to you, it's okay. You know what? Because you deserve to forgive them. You deserve to not carry that burden anymore. Think about it. Every time you hold resentment, what happens? You're stressed out, you're frustrated, you're angry, and guess what? That's all emotional energy. I don't want you guys to be using your emotional energy towards that. So what you do is you just forgive them. And what you have to do is get to a space where you're alone, and just say out loud, I forgive this person, whatever that person's name is. Say it out loud, make it real. Forgive them, and say what you're forgiving them for. Live it out one more time, guys. Say exactly what they did to you, why they wronged you, how you felt. And you may think it's crazy, but this is good for you. You gotta let it out and say, you know what? They may not deserve it, but I'm gonna forgive them anyways. And when you do that, guess what? You're gonna enter into peace, you're gonna enter into freedom. And now, when you think about them, guess what? They're not going to have a hold on you. They're not going to have power over you, because that's exactly what's happening. They're having a strong power and a strong hold over you. So when you're thinking about how they lied to you, or how they betrayed you, or how they weren't loyal, guess what? They're probably at the beach having a great time, not even worried about what you're doing right now. So what you need to do is just drop that and make sure to forgive them. And like I said, I made it a point to say that just go by yourself and just let it out, speak it out loud. You don't have to necessarily go to them and tell them, hey, I forgive you. You don't have to do that, because maybe you guys aren't communicating properly. And that's all you have to do, is just forgive them in your mind, because you are worth it. You really are. You're worth it. You should not be carrying that burden. Just tell yourself, I'm not going to be carrying that anymore. Right? I've seen that does nothing to help me. So guess what? I'm going to release that, and I'm going to enter into freedom. I'm going to enter into peace. And guess what? It's a habit. It's a new habit that's really going to help you out in life, because I'm letting you know right now, a lot of people are going to do a lot of things that are going to get you angry, that are going to get you frustrated, that are going to get you stressed out, that are going to make you want to hold resentment towards them, because guess what? It was unfair. But you know what? You're cultivating the habit of forgiveness, and that's just going to allow you to prosper. And I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. When I do these videos, it's just something that I struggled with. So I say, you know what? Maybe somebody out there in the YouTube community may want to hear this. They may need to hear this. So I really hope you guys, took this video to heart. And if you did, make sure to click the thumbs up button. Share it with anybody. Maybe you're arguing with somebody and you want to let them know that you forgive them. Hey, feel free to just share this with them. You know, copy the link, you know, post it on their Facebook, and maybe that can help, you know, cultivate a brand new relationship and you guys can start fresh, right? Maybe. Or just comment below a time that you forgive somebody and you felt better and you said, you know what, I wish I would have did this a long time ago, because it's not worth, you know, burning all the bridges if you don't have to. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So stay motivated, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.